bad, Yuta. I'm scolding you for your own good.
That's actually cute, Sensei. Sato Takagi was my home tutor that I admired. Back then, she was a college student working part-time. She was kind and had a beautiful smile. When I made it into my desired college, she was happy as much as I was. However, sometimes she looked kind of sad. This world works out in a weird way, as we would cross paths once again years later. Mizuhashi, would you rather marry me or a beautiful woman on Omiyai? Distance, please. What's this about? One of my clients as a young CEO, Mr. Takaoka, came at me with this question. Besides, I've never even thought about getting married. Sir, would you mind backing up? Because you're playing hard to get. Don't say that with your voice. Out of curiosity, what if I do choose you? Then I'm gonna have to take you to the hospital. Sadly. You're the one who asked! I know we go back a long way, but this guy needs to start making sense. Eventually, I was talked into participating in an omiyai he'd set up. About time I introduced myself. I'm Yuta Mizuhashi. I run my company, which was my dad's before he passed away a few years ago. I found myself with a lot of money, including the inheritance after his death. As for my mom, I heard she divorced and disappeared right after giving birth to me. Not that I care where she is now. With my grandparents gone as well, all that's left to me is the money and the company. Mr. Takaoka was my dad's best friend, by the way. An omiyai, huh? It still feels surreal to be here.
Your guest is already here.
I arrived a bit early, but looks like my potential wife-to-be is a step ahead. Come to think of it, I never got the picture of her that he promised to send me. Too late for that, I guess. I'm gonna have to find out myself. As I'm led into a room in the back, I see a woman sitting silently. She's so beautiful. She's good looking, in a nice shape. She's like a beautiful flower. She is my omiyai candidate? It's possible that me and this gorgeous lady would go out? Naturally, I'm tensed up. Then she directs her attention toward me.
It's been a while, Yuta Mizuhashi.
What?
Did you forget about your tutor?
Tutor? Oh! She's Chisato Takagi, the home tutor my dad hired for me when I was a senior in high school. She was a kind person, to say the least. It was even hard for her to be mad at someone. Like that time when I pulled a prank on her with a bug toy.
Hey, you need to behave. You're not a little kid anymore.
As if she was trying to be intimidating. She's kinda cute when she's angry. Just like that, she was a sweet and lovable person. Are you really Chisato?
We're both all grown up now, huh?
Despite the years, she still had the same smile. Yeah, I guess you look more mature.
Because I am. Well, I could say the same to you. You're a big man now. I heard you took over your father's business. You're the CEO.
Oh yeah, not an easy job to be honest. I just feel like I took over more than I could handle.
Like more than you could spend?
This caught me off guard, as it wasn't something I expected.
Yuta, marry me right now.
What did you say? She leans in and continues with a total different tone.
You're a CEO, and I need money. So marry me!
What are you talking about, Chisato? You need money? I was too shocked by what she had to say. Okay, you can drop it now, Chisato. It's getting really weird here. I pretended to laugh, but she wasn't laughing and was still staring at me unfazed.
I'm not joking, and I'll say it again. I need you to marry me and give me a decent amount of money.
Okay, then tell me why. There must be a good reason, right? If you at least tell me, then I might be able to...
I'm sorry, I can't.
You gotta be kidding me! I was furious. How can she be so entitled?
I just can't tell you. All I can do is be yours, please.
She then bows. However, that's hardly enough to convince me. I need to think about it. This is just...
There isn't much time. You may not believe it, but it's for your own good too.
Sounds like something you'd say to commit a marriage fraud. Her being in such a hurry doesn't make it look any better either. Sato, whatever's going on, I advise you not to do anything shady.
I'm sorry, but I need money now.
If she was really trying to deceive me, she would have come up with something elaborate instead of just asking for money straight up. Or maybe she thinks I'm too dumb to doubt her. To think this is the Chisato I knew. I thought about those days back then, which saddened me even more. Let go of me. I'm done here. Just when I try to stand up and leave.
Please, you need to trust me.
She pulls on my hand to keep me from walking away. She's shaking. Why? I don't understand. In fact, I haven't understood a thing ever since I got here. I sat down as if I was giving in. I wasn't leaving anymore. Alright, I'll trust you. At least for now.
Thank you.
Can't think of a way to spend all that money left to me anyway. I can afford to lose a little. I have one condition though. We register our marriage certificate right away. If she's trying to con me, this is where she'll back down. However...
Really? No problem. I was thinking the same thing actually. I only agreed to having this omiai because I'm okay marrying you. Thank you. Everything's going to be fine now.
Unexpectedly, she genuinely looked happy. I'm seriously confused. This whole act. Or is she being 100% honest?
We'll process your registration.
A few days later, we were at the city hall to turn in our marriage certificate.
Now I'm married to my student. Let's make the best of it together, Yuta.
Oh, yeah, sure. It definitely doesn't feel like we're married.
It feels funny holding your arm like this.
Then stop holding my arm.
No can do. We are married despite everything.
You mean despite the fact that it had only been a few days between our reunion and marriage? At this point, it wasn't really for me to call it quits, since this was exactly the condition I brought up to her.
Hey, maybe I shouldn't be asking this, but didn't you have anyone you liked?
Nah, I went to a boys' school. After I graduated college, which didn't have a lot of girls either, I dedicated myself to work. Just when I thought I could slow down with work, I had to take over my dad's business as a CEO. And you know about my family situation. It was never easy for me to imagine a future with someone.
I see. What an elaborate excuse for not being able to get a girl.
It's not an excuse!
Oh no! Did I catch myself a loser who can't even own up to his own unpopularity?
Are you calling me a loser? She doesn't seem to remember who wanted this marriage in the first place. Look who's talking. All you care about in this marriage is money.
You're right.
Folding my arms, I gave her a stare.
Sorry. Jokes aside, I had no choice but to...
Chisato's laugh sounded somewhat sad.
Hey, I know you don't trust me, and I don't blame you. I may not tell you why I'm doing this.
What is that supposed to mean?
When the time comes, I promise I'll tell you everything.
I don't get it. What does she mean when the time comes? She kept walking, never looking back as if she was hiding her expression. A few days have passed since our marriage became official. Everything happened so fast we haven't really done anything a normal married couple would do. I also realized something when I was eating food she made for me at my house. I haven't been properly introduced to your parents! Whoa, to think I married her without seeing her parents, even though we were so busy.
Calm down, Yuta. This seems like a good time for a lecture on social studies. Remember the marriage certificate we signed? There are different sections both of us need to fill in. Anyone can be written on the witness section, even a random pervert wearing your undies on their head.
How desperate can you be to ask that person to be your witness?
However, as for parental information, it has to be legitimate. About your real parents on the record. You wrote about your parents as I did mine.
What she's implying is that her parents disappeared or are no longer alive. I mean, the way she put it, they're probably already deceased. I'm sorry, I didn't know.
No worries. There was no way for you to know.
Actually, I don't know anything at all about her family. I never have.
Your bowl is empty. Let your beloved wife get you another one.
Okay, beloved, huh? Although she understands that the only thing that's holding our marriage together is a piece of paper.
I don't remember my real mom, but I did have someone who took care of me. She was very sweet, and she always put her children first. Huh? Why am I crying?
Chisato, I can't understand what she's going through, since she's never told me anything so far, until now. The person that was her mother figure is probably gone.
Your love came to see you!
This marriage has been going on for about a month. We don't live together like an ordinary couple, but she visits me every day. I've already given her the money she asked for, but here she is, still not running. Isn't this too much for you to literally commute here every day?
Well, at least until we settle down.
When I ask her if she'll live with me, she becomes evasive, saying it's not the right time. No, this stew is really good.
I knew you'd say that. This is a recipe the same woman who took care of me taught me. You did notice the difference.
When it's this good, yeah. What are you smiling about?
I'm just glad.
Moments like this contributed to improving our relationship day by day. We've come a long way from when we met at the Omiai. And then...
Yuta, would you come with me on your next day off?
Come where?
I'm finally ready.
Said Chisato. On my next off, I was brought to a hospital. A hospital? What for?
The woman I told you about, who was like a mother to me, she's in this hospital.
So she's still alive.
The thing is, she's not to marry my dad. They're more like partners. I still call her mom, though. About a year ago, she was hurt in a hit and run while crossing on a green light. She severely injured her head, which sent her into a coma. She survived the accident, but hasn't been awake ever since. The perpetrator hasn't been caught, and all I could do was mourn. It costs a lot being in a hospital, you know? Around 8,000 yen a day, I think. But that's just for the stay. There's other fees, too. I cut down on a lot of stuff. Sold anything I could sell, but it's never been enough.
So that's why you were in need of money.
Yes. It's gotten to the point where I couldn't afford to do this on my own.
I still don't get why you never told me this. That's when our conversation stopped, as Chisato entered one room. There was a middle-aged woman who smiled at Chisato, and then me.
You've grown up, Yuta. I don't think you remember me.
What?
How was I supposed to tell him? How was I supposed to tell him his mom was dying?
My mom? Utterly shocked, I look at Chisato. She was facing down, crying.
I wanted to tell you, Yuta. But it was a promise with her not to do that. I knew I owed you an explanation, but just how am I going to tell you? Your long-lost mother had been in an accident? I couldn't even imagine how you'd feel to see her in a coma. My actions may not be justified, but I decided to take the heat. At least until she regains consciousness. Gee, Sato, I'm sorry. Looks like I made you go through a lot.
Chisato begins to sob. As for me, I had no idea how to react. This person is my mother.
I need to apologize to you too, Yuta. I never was going to show myself to you. Whatever happened doesn't change the fact that I left you. I can't claim to be your mother now. But this little girl decided to go check up on you for me. After contacting your father in Takaoka, she became your home tutor. I was overjoyed to hear how you had grown up well, and that was enough for me.
My mother seemed to be reminiscing. I get it now. It wasn't just a coincidence that Chisato was my home tutor. Then why the hell did you leave your baby son if you're really my mother? Dad never remarried because he never forgot about you. I always wondered why I didn't have a mom like others did. You were gone for over 20 years and now you're here and... How do you expect me to feel? All this shit is messed up. Chisato back in my life again, the omiai, the marriage. And now I met with my mom who I thought I lost long time ago. What the hell do you want me to do?
Yuta, I'm really sorry. All because I wasn't strong enough. That's not true. It's not your fault.
Chisato shouts as if trying to comfort her. Apparently, it was my grandparents who casted her out due to some petty political conflict between families. She was thrown out right after she gave birth to me, and it was Takagi family that took her in. I had no clue. Overwhelmed by everything, I couldn't but just stand there. It felt like the floor beneath me had collapsed. I always thought you abandoned me.
But that's what I ended up doing. I couldn't do anything for you as a mother. Yuta, you're now an independent adult. You won't be needing me anymore. But for the last time, will you indulge me and let me touch your face?
I moved closer to let her pat my head with her hand that is all skinny.
Huh. I can't believe you're so big now. You must have been through rough times. I'm sorry I wasn't there for you, Yuta. Oh my. It's like a dream come true.
Huge tears were dropping from my eyes. I don't remember my mom's face, but something told me this was her.
Mom told me she started dating your dad in high school.
On the way home from the hospital, Chisato started telling me stories she heard from my mom.
Also, my dad and Takaoka and your dad were all friends. They were all so kind. My dad helped your mom but never remarried her.
My dad stayed single because...
He still loved her, I think. They both kept wishing for the day they could be together again.
Next day, I told Mr. Takaoka that I met my mother. Is that so? Not exactly the way we wanted things to be, but glad to hear that, said Mr. Takaoka with a serious tone of voice. So, out of 4 of us, me and her are the only ones left. It's not the same without you two. Those were the good days. Your parents were deeply in love with each other. None of us had any idea how things would turn out to be in the future. She could never be with him again, but at least she has you. Finally. I ask you not to blame her. We thought it was best not to complicate the matter, so we had to patiently wait until your grandparents would eventually forgive her. Such a tragedy to think my dad passed away a little before my grandparents did. With mixed feelings, I got home, where Chisato was waiting for me.
I know I've done terrible things to you, and I have to apologize.
Well, you were the primary reason for the recent development of my trust issues. How can you be asking for money at an omiai?
sorry. I was in a tight spot.
Just kidding. Let's establish a no secret rule from here on out. After all, we are married.
Huh?
We definitely got off on the wrong foot in our marriage. Not to mention how bad our reunion was. But I'm relieved to know you're still the same Chisato sensei from back then. We already turned in the certificate too. And although it's technically the other way around, why don't we start by getting to know each other more, Chisato, so that we can be a real family one day? Telling her my true feelings, I reach out my hand. After a few weeks, Chisato moved in with me, as well as my mom who checked out of hospital in one piece. By some weird coincidence, the perpetrator who hit my mom was arrested around the same time. Turned out to be an executive officer or something. Of course, we'll try to make sure he's given a harsh sentence for his crime.
So, this is where you and your dad lived. Oh, Mom!
I'd say it's impossible to describe the emotions she's feeling now. Another thing that makes this day special is that I'm trying my mom's cooking for the first time in my life. Wait, I know this taste.
Of course you do. Everything I made for was taught by her.
I see. I was eating my mom's cooking through hers.
Still, mine doesn't taste as good as yours, Mom. I want you to teach me more.
I'm sure we are going to have many family bonding moments like this. 2 years later, we had our wedding. At first, it was a marriage only on paper. But over these 2 years, our connection has become deeper and stronger. It was never a normal start, but we'll make the best of it and be a great couple. We're gonna walk this road together.
Naoya-san, are you there?
Hey, pay our money back.
I, Naoya Yamazaki, hid in the corner of my decrepit house with nothing inside it. Due to some circumstances, I had gotten my hands on some dirty money, and I was living every day in fear of the debt collectors. I want to end this. My, Naoya-san, you're shivering. Are you scared of us? Sorry, I don't have it yet. I see. Most of your stuff is gone, and it seems like there's nothing that's worth anything. I had sold everything in my house for money. All that was left was this worn-down house and this body of mine. Reito Kurokawa, the debt collector, lifted my chin and forced me to look up. My eyesight was blurred with tears. I think the rich man will like you. Is that? If you can't get the money ready, I'll get something else ready for you. Sleep next to a rich guy every day and get money for it. What do you think? If you don't like that, we can open up your body. I can't do either! Is this enough, Ne-san?
Huh? I can't get enough. Love that expression. Thank you for being afraid, Naoya-kun.
What?
Your fearful face shines brightly on my stormy heart.
This person's a psychopath. Reiko Kurokawa in her black clothes puts on a face of euphoria. She seems like my scared face. So scary.
Phew. This is enough for today, Reito.
You don't change. You're lucky, Naoya-san, that my sister's different. I don't know what will happen next time, so good luck. The Kurokawa siblings looked at my scared face and went home without taking anything. I wanna run. I felt a fear beyond my debts being collected, and I ran away from my home with nothing in hand. Retiring life. Those thoughts passed through my brain, and I ended up at the beach I had visited with my mother. The sunset is beautiful. My mother, who had raised me by herself, was not here anymore. She gave birth to me alone, raised me alone, and in the end, she passed away after suffering from a disease. Was I born only to make my mother suffer? Tears welled in my eyes. I'll just step into the ocean. That's what I thought. That person, is she? There was a woman who was also trying to throw herself to the waves. I understood because I felt the same way. She was trying to end it all. Then, the woman took a step into the ocean. Stop it! Don't do it!
What? Let go. It's none of your business.
Before I knew it, I was grabbing onto her. It is... I'm going first!
Huh? I don't get it. Leave me alone. I'm 3 million yen in debt.
No, you can't! Because I got into dirty money and it's 10 million! So I'm first. You can watch and stop yourself.
Don't just throw that out. Are you crazy?
Yeah, that's right. I'm about to go crazy. I'm being chased by psychopath debt collectors every day and I'm done. After that, our pity party continued for a while. It was all futile and got sucked into the ocean.
What are you...
I don't know either. But I came here to end it all too. When I saw you, I didn't want you to end it.
You're really selfish. You don't know anything.
Sorry, but it was some kind of fate that we met here, right? Would you like to talk some more? The woman sadly gazing at the ocean was Yumi Minase. Like me, she was on the brink. Minase-san?
Call me Yumi.
Yumi-san, I'm sorry I acted out of turn earlier.
Nah, it's embarrassing. But I have made my decision and my legs were still shaking. Naoya-san, was it? I want to hear about you.
I started talking about myself nostalgically. My mother was always laughing, and she never showed me when she was struggling. She was strong.
Naoya, I want you to live your life without regrets.
When I graduated high school, my mother suddenly came down with a serious illness and was hospitalized. Suddenly, or so I thought. But actually, she had been hiding her illness from me for a long time. That's what the doctor told me. Your mother's illness has gotten worse. If we're going to continue treatment, you need to prepare yourself. I haven't been able to repay her yet. Please, help my mom. From then on, I worked desperately for my mother's treatment, but I still couldn't keep up with the treatment fees and surgery fees. Finally, I ended up reaching for the dirty money. My debt swelled, and before I knew it, it was past 10 million. My mother passed away soon after.
What?
My mom worked hard through her treatment, and I thought I was working hard too. But it wasn't enough. I couldn't do anything for my mom.
That's not true.
Yumi suddenly blurted out loudly. Surprised, I looked at her with wide eyes.
I'm sure your mom was happy. I'm sure she was grateful to you for living alongside her. So, don't say that. Don't regret being born. I'll try a little harder, so you...
I was surprised. I had been encouraged by a woman who was trying to throw herself away just moments earlier. Her words were strangely impactful. I couldn't hold back the tears I had been trying to hold back. I would sob for a while after that. Sorry, I showed you something embarrassing.
Now there's nothing else you could be embarrassed about.
You're right. Thank you, Yumi-san.
You're welcome. So, what should we do? We both don't have anywhere to go.
We didn't want to go back home, but it's not like we had any money. We were thinking and walking when a man in black walked past us.
Hello, thief!
The small grandma in front of us had her bag stolen by that man.
Ouch! Someone...
That's him!
How dare he?
Yumin and I started running at the same time.
Hold
it!
What's with you guys?
Feel the wrath of people with nothing to lose.
What are you talking about?
We chased the thief with an energy that intimidated him.
Oof! Shoot! Let go!
Give the lady her bag back. I captured the thief by jumping onto his back.
Hiya!
Oof! Yumi caught up with us and crushed us both. Wait, Yumi-san? Don't crush me too! Also, this position has a separate effect.
Huh? Why are you red? Are you feeling shy?
What are you saying? There's no way. You're too close.
Stop flirting on top of me!
The thief flung us off with a yell. I'm sorry, but you're also in the wrong here. Bye-bye!
Wait! Now, ya man!
Yumin and I got the bag back. Police officers who had heard the commotion came to stop us.
Ma'am, are you okay? Are you hurt? My, you too. Thank you so much. This bag has something important in it.
It's getting dark, so be careful. It's dangerous if you walk around with cash.
Unfortunately, there is no money in here. It has a memento from my husband.
I felt ashamed that the first thing I thought of when I heard something important was money.
Are you two going home now? Sorry, I couldn't give you anything. It's okay, ma'am. We were just walking around with nowhere to go. You have nowhere to go? Then, if you'd like, come over to my house for a meal.
What? But can we?
Of course! Oh my, how long has it been since I made food for children? I'm happy.
We decided to accept the grandma's offer and visit her home. When we got to her house, she brought out something warm to drink. She said her name is Kazuko. We'll drink this well. Yumin and I naturally harmonized and drank. The warmth filled our chests.
Delicious! So delicious! It's warm.
Yumi-san, you're crying too much.
You're one to talk. My, you two. Did something bad happen? You said you have nowhere to go.
We obviously couldn't say that we were about to end things, so I talked around it. It's okay, Grandma. By the way, do you live in this big house alone?
Yes. My husband went off before me. I've been alone since. We weren't blessed with children, so there's no one. No relatives either.
Grandma spoke sorrowfully. Yumi started to cry again.
So, if you don't have anywhere to go, could you stay here?
Grandma spoke hesitantly and softly, and Yumi responded eagerly.
Of course. If you won't be lonely, I'll stay. Thank you, Yumi-chan. How about Naoya-kun?
I could nod my head as eagerly as Yumi-san had. If I stay, one day, the debt collectors will come. I'll cause trouble. Grandma and Yumi look at me with tears in their eyes.
I want to move the dresser that my husband left behind. That I can't do. Also, I might retire if I don't jump on top of someone on a regular basis.
What is that incomprehensible incantation? After that, I was pushed along by the two of them and ended up staying. One day, 5 a.m., we finished our midnight shift at the konbini and were walking home. Yumi and I were about to give up on life, but we got our groove back as we stayed with the kind lady. We were beginning to think about starting over. Hey, Yumi-san, I've always wondered. I found a gap in the conversation and asked Yumi something I hadn't been able to ask. Why do you have that?
Oh, I haven't told you yet.
My heart hurt when I saw Yumi-san's pained face, but I decided to wait for Yumi-san to talk.
I actually had a child. They're already in the sky, though.
What?
My child was born frail and sickly. My husband found a woman and left. Even after the divorce, my child was in and out of the hospital. I asked them to do any treatments or surgeries that might help. I needed money for that, and that's why...
Like I had wanted to help my mother, Yumi had wanted to help her child. I was shocked. I see. We might be pretty similar. Though our circumstances and feelings were different, we wanted to save the people we loved. That was all there was to it.
I thought that too. After I heard your reason, I thought, oh, this person is me. So when you said you only made your mother suffer, I wanted to tell you, that child, my precious daughter, at the end she said, sorry, and that made me so sad. I want to tell her, you don't have to be, and hug her, but she's not here anymore. Honestly, I believe that the debt can be worked out. That 3 million can be paid back if I tried. If it's not possible, then bankruptcy. I think I could have done many things. But what does it matter? I felt like there was no meaning in a world without her.
Oh, I see. That might have been the same for me. There's no point in bankruptcy for a guy who put his hands on dirty money, though. My mother passed and I lost my reason to live. 10 million in debt. It was all just an excuse to end it. Yumi's heartfelt words seemed to pull out the truth from me. Yumi-san, thank you for talking to me. I'm glad you were there that day. If I had gone through with it, I wouldn't have met you, or Grandma. I had felt like I lost everything, but I was able to meet people that became precious to me. Let's get through this together, Yumi-san. I'll work hard too.
Naoya-san, you're right. Grandma's here too. I'm having fun right now.
We still held on to our heartbreaking past, so we took in the miracle that allowed us to smile again. From then on, the three of us spent a long time together.
Food's ready, you two. Wow, looks delicious. Thank you, Grandma. I gave you extra rice, Naoko.
Thank you always, Grandma. Happy times. At some point, this had become my daily life. Before I knew it, I was pretending not to see what was still there. A few days later, I would learn that this decision had changed the course of my life.
You worked hard today, Naoya-kun.
You're right. I'll go with Grandma to the hospital today. So Yumi, you rest up.
Thank you, Naoya-kun.
Our midnight shift ended, and we were on our way home. I had gotten used to this lifestyle. Grandma, I wonder if she's awake. I'll leave a little early today and take a walk with Grandma. I was thinking that without a care in the world.
Huh? Someone's at the door.
No way!
Wait! Naoya-kun?
Yumi called out to me, but I didn't stop and ran. That's my dad! Whoosh! I felt the blood drain from my face. I was afraid this would happen from the start. Still, I spoiled myself. I ran at full speed. My legs felt like they would get tangled. I jumped onto the black closed back. Hey, I'm here! Grandma, this person's not involved. So don't touch her. I'll do anything. Criminal work, anything. Please, Grandma, she's not involved. Reito didn't fight back when I grabbed him. Reiko stared straight ahead. Hey, are you listening?
Ray-chan, you've gotten big. Are you hungry? I have the manjus that you like.
Grandma smiled at the black-clothed siblings. What in the world is this? I was frozen and couldn't comprehend. I felt teardrops falling on my hand that had grabbed him. Why are you here? We just followed Naoya-san. Why are you here?
Are you friends with Naoko? What a happy coincidence. I'm happy to see you, Reiko-chan, Reito-kun. Naoko, these kids used to come to the kids' cafeteria that I used to run when I was younger. They were always together and ate the meals with tears in their eyes. They've got kind hearts. Reiko-chan always said she would protect Reito-kun. She was always tense. Kazuko-san, stop! I'm not... Reito-kun didn't talk much, but he was so kind to animals and flowers.
I'm not that nice anymore, Kazuko-san.
You two look the same to me. Those kind eyes that look out for each other. I always wanted kids like you. I dreamed about it. Kazuko-san!
These two were simply objects of my fear up until that moment. Simply debt collectors. Still, these two... maybe they also had a hard past that I didn't know about. I softly removed my hand from his arm and stepped back.
Naoya-kun, one more year. We'll wait with no interest. That's the limit. We have a job to do too.
What?
We were always interested in you. Working yourself to the bone for your mother. We were intrigued by that. We didn't know our parents and you looked like a strange creature to us. We even made fun of you. But actually, we understand. We don't want to see the people we love be sad. We want to protect them, help them. Kazuko-san was the one who taught us that. We are indebted to her. No interest under the condition that you continue to look after Kazuko-san. Okay?
Oh, of course! I'll always live with Grandma!
I see. Let's go home, Reito.
The Kurokawa siblings walked past me with their heads down. Grandma's kind words followed after them.
Reiko-chan, Reito-kun, come by if you get hungry. I'll always be waiting.
Thank you, Kazuko-san. Sorry. Reito answered tearfully. I watched their backs shining from the sunrise.
Grandma, are you okay?
Yumi runs to Grandma. We were worried, but she looked happy.
Now that I know those two are alive and well, I think I can give some good news to my husband. Naoko, if you need money, tell me. My husband passed away, and we got some money, but I haven't used it. I'd rather have my husband back than money. I don't know how many times I thought that. For me, memories with my husband, Naokun and Yumi-chan's smile, those are worth more than money. So don't hesitate. You two came here. That time is precious.
Grandma's words were warm and kind like the sunrise. I felt the tears overflowing. It's okay, Grandma. I decided to work hard. The person who had given up after losing their mom is not here anymore. I have such precious people with me now.
Naoya-kun, I want to be with you. With Grandma and Naoya-kun, the three of us.
Yumi-chan, I feel the same way. I love the Yumi that had worked so hard to help the people she loves. Let's work hard together. work hard, and laugh hard together.
Yes, Naoya-kun, I love you.
We had been on the brink, but now we were drawn to each other. We were able to find the light in life again. A year later, I was at the beach with Yumi and Grandma.
This place hasn't changed. It's just the way it was when I came with my husband. Thank you for taking me.
This was the beach that Grandma and Grandpa had met at.
I
I
can't
can't
say
say
that
that we
we
were
were
about
about
to
to
end
end
it
it
here. Yumi and I laugh weakly.
That day, you tried so hard to stop me. I was happy. Right, Naoya?
Don't talk about it! I was thinking the same thing, but I stopped you. Irresponsible.
But you stopped me, so now I'm happy.
Me too. A happy atmosphere enveloped us. Kazuko-san, the grilled squid is yummy. Want some?
My. It might be a little chewy for me. That's right, Reito. Kazuko-san, let's go collect some seashells. Reiko-chan, I think my feet hurt too much to walk on sand.
Why are you here? More often, these two would randomly appear, and I lived a strange life. Naoya, 500,000 more. I know. You got this, bro! I don't hate you.
I don't either, Naoya-kun. Could I scare you again? Wait! Don't do that to my Naoya!
This was the future waiting for a person who didn't give up on their life. An unbelievable life like this might not be so bad.